just turn that all the way down. Get the Borderlands audio going. Let's see. There we go. I might stream for a while today, depending on how I feel. Depending on what I do in the game. I actually don't even know what I'm going to do in the game. This is the problem when I stream Borderlands, is I feel like I've just exhausted everything in this game. I mean, you know, there's still a lot left to see, I feel like, but at the same time, it really doesn't feel like that. That being said, I love playing this game. It's just streaming it is it's just difficult to figure out what to do most of the time anymore, because I've just streamed the living hell out of this game, or just played the living hell out of it. Seen a lot of what it has to offer. You know, this game is what's great about it, though. Even with that, like it's still one that's like after you do a lot of what's in it, there's still, you know, you still feel like you want to come back and play it. You know, that's one thing that stands out with Borderlands for me. Like, even though I played this game a lot, I know I get that question a lot too. Like, how are you still playing Borderlands? It's like, well, I don't know. This game's it's just fun, you know. Even if I'm doing the same shit over and over, there's just something just so fun about it. Something so addicting that just still remains to this day. Which I feel like, you know, Borderlands 3 definitely lacked, was that that hook for me. Like, it didn't hook me like this game, or even Borderlands 2 or pre-sequel does. Anyway, that was a rant. Yeah, you know, a lot of things have happened on my channel since those days. You know, I think about how maybe I should go back and make videos again, like the good old days, but part of me is just like, do I want to? You know, I've kind of just moved on from that, you know. But yeah, I don't want to give you guys the impression that I'm like, you know, forcing myself to stream this game or to play it, because that's not all the case. I genuinely love playing this game. Doesn't matter what time of day, doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't really matter when. I love playing this game. I'm just basically saying that there's really only so much I can stream of it without feeling like I'm just stuck in this cycle. Because, like, I'm probably just going to do the same shit that I've been doing, like, the last however many streams that I've done on this game, which is probably going to end up being farming Cromarax, farming the armory, killing shit. Probably one of those three. So I just feel like there's only so much, you know what I mean? At least in my opinion. I don't know if you guys just enjoy this sort of shit, just me fucking around in this game. If it's still enjoyable to watch. I remember getting an Xbox 360, and oh, that's awesome, Tanner. It's fucking cool. It's crazy to think my videos were, you know, bingeable, let alone watchable. You know, of course I'm gonna think my own videos are trash, though. Like, or at least my older videos. Because that was just a completely different phase of my life. I was still a youngin'. Arguably still am. Part of me definitely has not changed. Hey, of course, Hickey. Or Hiki, however you pronounce it. Hickey. I don't think that's how you pronounce your name. I don't know though. I generally butcher everyone's name, so I apologize if I butchered yours. Thanks for stopping in though. You take care. Okay. Well, I'm trying to think. I'm kind of feeling like armory farming right now. What do you guys think? That's what I'm feeling like. And what's nice about Borderlands is it's a great game to just chill with, you know what I mean? Especially for streaming. Especially through the eyes of someone who has ADD and can't multitask. It's perfect. Like the armory is just is a great, you know, it's something fun that I can do. It's also just, you know, it doesn't really take a lot of concentration because all it really consists of is just me going around opening chests. there's no, you know, there's no worry of dying at any point. So it's generally a good fit for when I just want to chat with you guys, which I'm kind of just feeling like that today. Hopefully you guys don't mind that. Which I think is a big reason why I'm doing Borderlands today. You know, over something like Spelunky, is because with Spelunky I really have to focus on the game in order to make any progress, in order for it to really be you know, I wouldn't say in order for it to be like interesting, you know, 'cause I think at least for you guys it's probably very, very entertaining just to watch me fail over and over. Oh my lord, holy shit. Oh my god. Wow. I love the physics in this game. That's something that I'll always remember fondly. The deep fathoms. But yeah, I'm genuinely thinking of something to talk about. I'm over here like, yeah, I just want to chat with you guys, and I don't really have anything interesting to discuss. Well, I've been reading the Berserk manga recently. Just started the it's like the deluxe edition hardcover version, which starts with the Black Swordsman arc. I've gotten like 200 pages in, and I've been really enjoying it a lot more than I have you know, with the anime of, you know, like, or at least the newer anime of Berserk. I wouldn't recommend watching those over reading the manga. I mean, I didn't really like mind the anime as much as you know, like it was, as far as like the animation, it was pretty garbage, and I noticed they took a lot of stuff out. Like so far into the manga anyway, like there's a lot of things, like the whole prologue scene just was completely cut out from the anime, which is really a shame. And I'm expecting all sorts of shit like that to be just removed entirely. I've also seen reviews on the anime, and that, you know, it also kind of went into that a little bit, just with all the stuff they cut out. And it's just a mess, honestly. Like, that being said, I still enjoyed it for what it's worth. But the manga is just much better. I really wish they would redo the anime. Not with the same people though. Not, you know, I don't want the same people to do it again. Because obviously that didn't, you know, it would just end up being the same shit again. Use the thermo. What is it with you in the thermo, Zealous? Was it you that would always come in here, and someone was obsessed with the thermo? Where do I even have? I don't think I actually have the thermo on this character. Ooh, I need one. How do I not have a thermo on Brick? My lord. Well, that's dumb. Oh my god, what am I fucking doing? I need to switch up my weapons. Clearly, I don't have the right weapons for this. I really don't. Holy shit, that's actually... I guess it's the explosive damage that was doing the work there. Yeah, we need to change up my weapons badly. Is there a corrosive equivalent of the thermo? Not that I'm aware. I mean, you have, you know, other rock launchers that have like the corrosive element from TC's arsenal, but, you know, yeah, I don't think there's like a corrosive thermo, unfortunately. That would be amazing if it came in various different elements. Just thinking about that now, holy shit. That would have been cool. Maybe just an OG regular old explosive behemoth. What else? Mamba. Maybe a traitor. I haven't used that for a while. Did I kill, no, he's still alive, isn't he? Shit! Come on. There we go. Okay, he didn't drop it. Let's get out of here. You know I like to try to get the Ajax Ogre. I got to. If I'm going over here, I gotta at least try. Test my luck. One of these days I'll get one to drop coming over here. On my way to the armory. I love it too. That was definitely one of my favorite weapons. Oh no! Shh. Alright, well, let's try that again. Get right. Lord. Do any of you guys have any good anime recommendations? For someone who enjoys like dark fantasy. I just want like a good, like, serious anime. Like Berserk. like that's dark. You know what I mean? It's got some dark elements in there. I don't even really have to fight these guys, to be honest. But I will. It'd be great if we can get the new Myriad Elite to spawn. Common Colds Myriad. I still have yet to see him in action. Did they intend for you not to be able to fast travel? I mean, yeah, I feel like that was intentional. Probably to get people to drive around, you know, to use the new cars. I realize though just how, like, over time, you know, as much as it is kind of an inconvenience at times, it is kind of nice to drive from point A to point B in this DLC. There's just something soothing about it to me at this point. Maybe it's just because I've done it so many times. But it also is nice to just, you know, to skip it, especially if you're farming the armory or some shit. Like having a Godspeed or a retreat is always a good option. But yeah, I do feel like it was intentional on their part. It would have been a welcome addition, though, for sure. I think maybe once you beat the DLC, it opens up a fast travel network. You do like a side mission or something, or even maybe part of the main story. Because that way, like, it would have, you know, you would have had to drive from point A to point B still, but it would have also saved you, like once you actually finish the DLC and want to go farm shit, you know, it'd save you a lot of time. So I think they could have definitely put it in there and you know, still had the driving element, but also have that other option. You know what I mean? For players who don't want to constantly drive back and forth. Punch time! Trinity Bloods. Helsing. Gungrave definitely felt pretty dark to me. Sorcery Fight is a good one. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into those. I've just been really, I don't know. Because I know there's a lot of, like, anime that's... You know, like, I'm just not feeling like the... I'm just feeling something really gritty, you know what I mean? Gritty and engaging. Not like cutesy, you know what I mean? I mean, it could have some cutesy elements in there, for sure. I also don't want one that's, like, focuses a lot on, like, the anime titties or some shit, you know what I mean? Like an ecchi. I used to really enjoy the ecchis. I still don't mind an ecchi once in a while. But I just feel like I can't take them seriously. You know what I mean? If they have those elements. They shove boobs in my face at every opportunity that they get. Like, I tried to get into Overlord, which is, it's a good anime. I enjoyed it. I know, for what it's worth, I enjoyed it, but, the ecchi moments in there just kind of hindered it for me. From an otherwise dark and gritty anime, you know. Oh shit. Beat down. Yeah, I'll have to keep those in mind. Thanks for the suggestions, guys. I will for sure look into those. Because I've been paying for Crunchyroll every month, and I haven't even really watching it ever since I finished the Berserk anime. Because I just don't know what to watch. You know, I know there's some of the more popular shows like you know, My Hero Academia and JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, that sort of shit. I do need to check those out. But again, I've just been more in the mood for something dark lately. Okay, let's fuck up Nox, I guess. I'm trying to think. I think the trader's pretty good. We'll try it out. Try it out on him. My little bitch. Seems to be doing pretty well. Probably gonna run out of ammo though by the time yeah, I don't think that's gonna do the trick for me. What else? What else do I have? Need the sawed off? Just trying to think what would be good here. I know I don't have to kill Nox, but I just kind of want to. You know, I feel like I skip him way too often. King's game is pretty dark. Good to know. Good to know. The fuck? Okay, well, how about the Lacerda? The Lacerda works pretty well. Yeah, there we go. Shit, the medics are gonna come in here though and ruin my day. Where are they at? I'd really like to get pearlescent. I don't think I have a jackal on brick. I think that'd be very nice to. Oh, holy shit! Is that that's Common Cold's Myriads? There we go. Wow. Would you look at that? I had to look at him there. I was like, wait a minute, why does this Myriad look different? And that's why, because I love the bone armor. Such a cool idea. Common Cold, your Myriads. I give it my approval. Wow. Myriad Elite Lenny. That's awesome. I got all the medics, didn't I? I think I did. That's fucking awesome. It's the first time getting his Myriad to spawn. I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. What voice does he have? I'm trying to think. Is it... It's not Nine Toes, is it? Or is it? think it is. 9 toes. Pretty sure it is. My god. My lord. That's awesome though. What a cool design. I wish I would have had TCD put bone armor onto my myriad. No, I like my myriad just the way it is. I wouldn't have it any other way. Alright, well, here we go. Time to see how my luck fares today.
That's my stuff.
That's my stuff. How old is TCD? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. I mean, I have like a general like idea of how old he is. I believe he's told me before. I don't remember like how old, you know, like the exact number. You know, but I don't know if he'd want me to just, you know, to throw it out there. I'd rather have his consent, I guess, you know. Because I know TC likes to be anonymous with certain aspects.
That's what I want.
Well, you could probably ask him on the Discord. Our Discord. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to answer. Fucking laughs. Oh, how I've missed Brick. Come on, baby. Give me something. It feels kind of weird coming back to Borderlands 1 after playing Borderlands 3 so much. It makes sense. Makes sense. I need to get back to Borderlands 3. I just... I don't know. Maybe with the modding, the game, you know, would be better for me if I changed some certain aspects. Because I think mods are a thing now, right? I believe. From what I've heard. Like, if I could just change the drop rates.
That's what I want.
That's because, you know, because honestly the drop rates in the game are just so... Like, it's one of the things that holds me back from playing. It's not the only thing, but it's definitely one of the things. Mods are a thing. I might have to get back to it. I still need to go through the two takedowns.
That's my stuff.
The Malawan one and the Guardian one. Probably have TCD help me with that or something. At some point. I don't think he's done the Guardian one yet. Has Brick always laughed like that when you open chests? I don't remember that. At least to that degree, Jesus Christ. I don't really appreciate the spamming. Not too much zealous. You know, he's kind of with me on, you know, as far as interest in the game. We're kind of on the same level, but you know, whenever I decide to do those takedowns, I'm sure he'd be on board. I might even stream it as well, actually, when the time comes. That's when the time comes, if the time comes.
That's my stuff.
Maybe when the next DLC drops for the game. I'm definitely curious to see what that's going to be. I'm still very curious about the arms race mode that they added. I just haven't heard a lot on it. 'Cause I like the idea of it, but I don't know, I feel like it didn't really gain a lot of traction. Whether that's because it's just not very good, or if it's because it's just flew under the radar, I'm not sure. You managed the Malawan takedown solo. The Guardian one's much more difficult. I've heard that, actually. I've heard the Guardian one is just a bitch. Like, it's absurdly difficult. What is the name of the mod that, oh, where it is full of Crimson Lance chests? I don't remember. Isn't it, just like... You probably just look up, like, Borderlands Loot Room or something, and, like, Loot Room mods or something. It probably would pop up. It's an understatement, I bet. I hope they make more takedowns. Hope it's not just those two. That's another thing, I feel like the lack of endgame content. The lack of raid bosses. That's another thing that kind of kills it for me. I mean, I know the takedowns do have, like, you know, raid bosses, right? Is that what you even want to call them? I'm not sure. I haven't even, you know, I haven't really seen much on the takedowns, so I can't say for sure if they're, if you consider them raid bosses or not, but I just miss the days of having, like, dedicated raid bosses, you know? I mean, I like the idea of, like, a full-on raid in Borderlands, but I also, you know, I want the, you know, I want both. I want both options. I want the raids and the raid bosses as, like, a separate affair. I'm not sure if you guys saw the unused raid boss that's, like, hidden in the game files. It could very well be something that we'll see in the future. At least I would hope. The Guardian takedown is just long and boring. Well, that's a shame.
That's my stuff.
'Cause when I heard they're doing a Guardian takedown, I feel like, you know, the possibilities were of doing something really truly unique were there, you know. They could have done something really cool with that. Because when you involve the Guardians, I feel like you involve, you know, you can really do some cool shit, right? Because the Guardians, in you know, in itself are very unique. Because they're essentially like aliens.
Look at this shit.
Look at this shit. Absolute trash.
That's what I want.
You want this over that? Alright, well, you do you, Brick.
All right.
I don't remember some of these, I don't remember Brick saying some of these things. Maybe it's just been that long since I've played
That's
this.
my stuff.
I remember that. They need to have pearls be extremely rare drops from raid bosses. Have them be OP. That'll make it worth farming because it's too easy to get any legendary. Exactly, exactly. Like
Look at this shit.
I hate that. I hate how legendaries are just so easy to get. It really kills it for me because it's one of the things that you know, keeps me coming back to these other games is farming for those legendaries. Like I personally liked Borderlands 2's drop rates when it came to the legendaries, like, you know, the world drop rates. I liked how hard they were to get. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. But I don't like the absurdly high drop rates that the legendaries have in Borderlands 3. I really don't. And people say this game has high drop rates for the legendaries. But the thing is, the difference is that, you know, this game, you know, when you find a legendary, chances are it's probably not going to have that great of parts on it, you know. So yes, while the legendaries are common, or more common in this game, they're, you know, like, I feel like they really strike that balance really well. Like they're not too common. You know what I mean? And again, a lot of the time you're probably going to find one that's garbage, you know, so it's like it kind of makes up for that. But yeah, I would love for them to add pearlescence to Borderlands 3, but they just have to incorporate it in the right way. Kind of like what you were saying, just make them really rare and make them good. You know, Borderlands 2's pearlescence were just a joke. Do them like you did in this game. You know, make them rare, but also make them good. I mean, there's maybe a couple pearlescence in this game that aren't as good as they could be, but I feel like a lot of them are, you know, they justify the rarity. Alright, let's back out of here. Hey, it's nice to see you, Adrian. Nice to see all of you guys. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I just felt like doing something chill today, and this just kind of, you know, it fit that perfectly. Because it allows me to chat with you guys without getting too distracted from the gameplay, which tends to happen. This is a good go-to for me. But yeah, if they can change some things in Borderlands 3, which I don't see them actually doing, then I'd go back and play it, or at least play it, you know, a lot more. So I'll probably go back and play it again at some point, but I don't see myself really getting into the game as much as I want to.
What's here?
The ups I have? How do I get that gem pipe? With this grenade mod right here. The neutrino.
That's my stuff.
Which is part of TCD's custom arsenal. Which I do have a link for. If you type in, let me do it for you guys here. Let's hope it still works. I'm not sure it'll work if I do it on here though. Maybe if I try it on. There we go. There's the link to it. As far as that link still even works. Surprised Nightbot is even working still.
Alright.
Alright. I wish Brick had some sort of drop rate enhancer class mod or something. Pretty nice. Jesus Christ. Oh, I love Brick.
Right.
It's like, how can you not like Brick? At least for, you know, you don't have to like his, you know, his skill. But just him as like a character, he's just such a great character. Same with Roland, in my opinion. The OG Roland, anyway. I mean, Borderlands 2, Roland is okay, but I get that they had to change him up for the story. But OG Roland will always be my favorite. Sweet! Wasn't expecting that.
Look at this shit.
I would fuck Brick. I would fuck Brick. Oh god. Don't quote that.
Alright.
Alright. Duke Nukem voice, but Krieg is second. That's another, yeah,
That's my stuff.
it's another good choice. Both very muscly men. Oh, Jesus. Kevin Hart Roland? What? Kevin Hart Roland. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Aren't they making a Borderlands 3 movie? Or Borderlands 3 movie, just like a Borderlands movie?
What's here?
It's a penetrator. Is it? No. Oh, really? Interesting. Definitely curious to see how the movie turns out. Part of me is kind of not sure, you know, with how video game movie adaptations end up turning out, but we'll just have to see. There's definitely potential for it to be good.
That's what I want.
Borderlands is a universe ripe for potential.
Mine.
I mean, we saw how you know, they could make a good story in Tales of the Borderlands, or Tales from the Borderlands. And that game mostly relied on the story, you know. It's a storytelling game. So, you know, if they could do that well, then they could definitely do a movie well. But you know my type of guy. It's very meaty, muscular beef sticks. Look at this shit.
Right.
The 4 skill trees in Borderlands 3 are ridiculously overpowered. Let's talk about that. You know, I personally don't really care for the concept of having a 4 skill tree. You know, I don't.
My stuff.
I would have much preferred. I don't know about you guys, but I would have much preferred to have like a new character. I can kind of see why they just opted for the extra skill tree though, because you know, I know it's a lot of work creating a new character, but at the same time, like, because now you have like this weird balance. You know, you're throwing like, if you know, now you have like this clear cut, this, you know, this what do you want to call that, like a, you know, you have this skill tree that essentially dominates, you know, and it's also one you have to pay for. It's like, why would, you know, why would you choose others, you know, any of the other skill trees if you have this one? And again, it's the fact you have to pay for it too. It's just like, why, you know? That's why having a whole other character, you know, even if that has its own issues, you know, balance issues that comes with it, at least it's a separate character. You know, you're not adding to this existing character and fucking up the balance there. You know what I mean? So it's just like, why? Why did they do that? I mean, if the skill trees were at least better balanced, then I would be okay with it.
That's my stuff.
To, you know, I mean, the fact you still have to pay for it is still kind of ridiculous. You know, at least make them free. At least make the skill trees free. In my opinion. It just makes much more sense to me to pay, have to, like, you know, to buy an additional character or something, rather than an additional skill tree for an existing character, which breaks shit, you know.
Mine.
And ruins this already, you know, screwed up balance that the game has. Meat slabs. Slab. Hey, slab. I don't know, just some of the design decisions that they're making with Borderlands 3 just, I don't get. It really sucks too, because Borderlands 3 does have a lot of potential. With the gameplay is really fun, some of the best in the series. The gunplay is amazing, but it's like
That's what I want.
all these other things around it, like the story and the, you know, some of these really egregious things that they're doing with, like, the balance and the DLC and everything is just like, oh my god.
Look at this shit.
That would have been awesome, Adrian. I would have loved that too, actually. Would have been consistent with the ending. I know, like, the ending of pre-sequel, like, is that even relevant in Borderlands 3? That got me so hyped for the next game, because they were, you know, saying a war was coming. I don't know. Was that already explained? I'm not sure. Was the war versus the Calypso twins? Because that's terrible. Not the kind of war that I was hoping for. It's so weird. It's so weird. There's no consistency. The story is definitely one of the things that hinders the enjoyment for me of Borderlands 3. And you know, normally I would love to go through and start, you know, and play through all the different characters. But it means I have to go through that same shitty story over and over again, and I don't want to do that. You know, so now I'm just stuck in this with Zane, which is fine. I mean, I love Zane and everything, but it's just like I don't really feel like playing these other characters because I have to go through the story again. Oh, did I back out? I can't remember if I did. How far are you allowed to go before the quest bugs out for the armory? Like What do you mean by that exactly? Like what areas are you not supposed to go into? Is that what you're asking? Because you're pretty much allowed to explore mostly the entire armory except for one particular room, which I can show you if that's what you're asking. Okay. Hopefully you guys don't mind me farming the armory. Maybe I'll do a Cromrax run or two after this.
Oh yeah, who's got the air? That's right, me.
Ignore that. My shitty VA. I don't even know how old that VA is. It's very old. Very old. Needs to be updated. It's kind of like with TCD's kill switch dialogue. I don't think he's updated that in a long time, if ever. But at least his is aged better than mine.
That's my stuff.
That's my stuff.
I now play with no dialogue sound through the campaign. Yeah, I know TCD did that for the second playthrough. I was tempted to do that for my second playthrough. Which really sucks. Because I tried to give it a chance. But I've just, I've come to realize just how terrible it is. And it also sucks because there's so much, there's a lot of redeeming qualities, or at least, well, there could have been, there's a lot of potential, what I'm trying to say, with the story. Like, they could have, and the characters, because there's certain aspects that I liked as far as the concept, but it's the execution that was just not good at all. Like, I loved the whole Promethea part, the war on Promethea. It's just the way that they handled the characters just really sucked. And it really pains me. It always pains me to, to think about. Anyway, this is the forbidden room right here. This room right here is the forbidden room, which also connects to that room. So if you go, I'll show you on that side too, just in case you can see it from both angles, so you know where that comes out from. Unless I'm assuming maybe you've already been through the armory, so you might know the layout already. But yeah, it's just basically this room right here. That's the forbidden room.
That's what I want.
And my break impression is not on point at all. When was it ever on point? I did love the first Vault Hunter. Oh, the first Vault Hunter, yeah. What's his face? I mean, he was okay. I liked his little bit of story towards the end, but that's kind of all I really liked. and even that was kind of not as good as it could have been, because it all just happened at the very end of the game. I mean, a lot of his like audio dialogue, or like a lot of his, you know, dialogue comes from those things that you discover out in the world. What were they called? That Tannis wants you to go discover for her. You know what I'm talking about. But it just sucks that a lot of his dialogue was about poop or turds.
That's my stuff.
And it just kind of sums up the, you know, the game's dialogue. It's like the game's dialogue in a nutshell. It's just so immature. It's like, come on, you have a character that could be very cool, and this is what you do. You have him talk about turds and turd farms. Typhon de Leon, yeah. Again, you know, he had a cool moment towards the end, but it was just like, it all happened so fast, and it was like there wasn't really much to him.
That's my stuff.
You know, he just kind of got, and spoilers, he got, you know, he got killed off. So it's just like, his death was so like unimpactful. Like, I felt nothing when he died. I'm just like, no. Another character just thrown away, like Maya. But the thing is, Maya, the difference is that Maya was actually like, was a great character. Like, there was, you know, you know, like, she was this well-established character in the Borderlands universe, and they could have done something very unique. It's another thing that brings me back to how, like, you know, there's a lot of potential. Like, there's a lot of potential for her character. I liked some of the ideas. Her being this monk. Obviously, I don't like the aspect of her teaching. You know, having this little apprentice, who we all know at this point, and despise. I'm not even going to say her name, because God forbid.
That's what I want.
But I liked the idea, you know, I liked the idea of her being like this, you know, being essentially like the leader of this, you know, of these people who she was originally like following, or forced to follow. Like, she just grew up with. You know, again, there's potential there. There was potential for something very cool, but then they squandered it, and then they killed her off. Like, really? She didn't even have hardly anything in Borderlands 3. It's like you build all of this up, and it just comes crashing down.
That's my stuff.
Oh yeah, Aurelia. Oh my god, don't even get me started. Again, potential. There was a lot of potential there. And then there was a lot of characters that they barely did anything with. Hell, there was a lot of characters they didn't even touch until like the DLC. Have we ever got anything with Salvador yet? I think they finally added him, sort of at least added him into the latest DLC, right? And then was Axton was the other character. It's like you kill off these pre-existing, you know, great characters, and make these characters that nobody asked for, that nobody likes. You know, and give them all the screen, you know, give them all the screen time, give them, you know, the focus of the story. Like, no one asked for that. And I'm all for new characters, but it's like the execution, you know. It really all came down to whoever wrote the story, whoever wrote the dialogues. So I feel like if the game was in the hands of a better writer, someone who knew what they were doing, who wasn't this childish, you know, immature, well, child. Because let's be honest, you know, let's be real. A lot of the story is just, it's very immature. It's very childish. Like, I just, which is, it's so funny to me because the game is like, it's not even meant for children, you know, it's not even meant for, but I guess that's kind of what they were trying to go for, even though the game's clearly, you know, an M-rated title. Like, I don't understand what was going on there. Wow. Oh shit. Oh my god. If only that was times 4. Times 3. Shock. One of these days I'll find a times 4. It's possible. It's extremely rare. Probably one of the rarest things in the game, but it is possible. Find a times 4 elemental destroyer. Oh my god, Fiona. And what they did with, oh. That's another thing. They completely squandered the you know, the Tales from the Borderlands characters as well. Like, they had Tales from the Borderlands, like, you had this fantastic story, you know, people were wanting to know what ended up happening to these characters after it ended, you know, like, you kind of just got this really abrupt ending. You know, I feel like a lot of people were curious. And then you look at Borderlands 3, and then they completely butchered the likes, you know, of these characters. Like, they're not at all who they were in Tales from the Borderlands, like, at all. And then some of them, like Fiona, are just non-existent. I don't even think they've ever said anything about Fiona. Have they? Even in the new DLCs, I don't think Fiona even exists anymore. And it really is a shame because I loved characters like Reese. I love characters like Fiona. I love characters like Vaughn. They're really great characters. Some of the best in the series, you know. I mean, Tales from the Borderlands really set the bar for story. For you know, like when it comes to Borderlands. Or yeah, Sasha. None of them. You know, I don't even really count like this new Reese and this new Vaughn as canon. I don't really count Borderlands 3 as a whole as canon for me. Like, it's a game I like to just pretend didn't even exist, you know, as far as like the story. Things still kind of ends with Tales from the Borderlands for me, which sucks. Which really sucks. Yeah, that's what I heard, Adrian. That's the new DLC, right? The arms race. I'm definitely curious to know more about that. I was saying that earlier. It does sound interesting, but as a mode, but I haven't really heard a lot on it. I don't really know if it's that great because yeah, judging from how little I've heard about it, I'm either assuming it's not that good or it is good, but it's just not very popular or something. It's very, you know, underrated. It sounds cool though, you know, the idea of it. It's definitely something I'll probably check out at some point. All right, well, let's hit up Cromrax. We'll do 1 or 2 runs of Cromrax and then probably call it for now. I know I said I was gonna do a longer stream today. I still might, but holy shit, those oh, I was gonna say those weapons are floating there. Today, for some reason, I'm just so tired. I don't know what it is. Even this coffee, you know, I was hoping this coffee would kickstart me a little bit, but it's really not working as well as I was hoping it would. So we'll just see how I feel by the end of this. Let's see if we can slab walk. I forget that exists. I probably have a Godspeed as well, don't I? Do I have a Godspeed? I know I have a retreat. How do I not have a Godspeed on brick? That's a travesty. It's heresy. Bravo. Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it, Adrian. It's like in an alternate universe. A very shitty alternate universe. Because, you know, they could say Borderlands 3 is canon all they want, but just because it's officially canon doesn't mean, you know, I can't pretend that it's not. How do you feel about the new Vault Hunters as far as they feel and their skills? I mean, I haven't checked out the new skill trees or anything. But, you know, as far as just the characters, the base characters, I really can only speak for Zane because Zane is the only character I've really messed with. I've got to mess with Flak a little bit. Me and my girlfriend started a playthrough a little while back. Never got very far though. But you know, as far as Zane anyway, I really do like Zane a lot. I had a lot of fun playing through the game as him. I love his skills. Yeah, overall just a fun character. Flak was also pretty cool. He was originally the character I wanted to play as when the game first came out, but I noticed like people were just jumping all over him, you know, and I kind of wanted to go with a character that who wasn't like the most popular. Because I think, I'm not sure Flak is still the most popular character, but I know before the game came out, everyone was talking about how they wanted to play as Flak. But yeah, as far as the other two characters, I can't really say anything. I'm sure they're fine too. The characters themselves, I think, are, you know, okay. It's hard to beat the characters of pre-sequel though, in terms of just like their skills. Pre-sequel had some of the best skill trees in any of the, you know, out of all the Borderlands games, in my honest opinion. Alright, well, let's buy some ammo. Gonna need it. What should I use? That's the question. The question of the day. Cruncher. Definitely a good option. Actually, let's put the cruncher here. And then where'd the mama go? There it is. Put that here. And then what do we have left? Shock. We'll use the behemoth for that, which might not be a good idea. I mean, actually, no. We'll use the Cassiopeia. That's always a good option. Shit, what do I normally use to fuck up chrome racks? One brick. I don't even know. I really don't even know. Maybe we'll use the section 13. I love the pre-sequel too. Pre-sequel is leagues better than Borderlands 3. I would say. I know that's kind of a, you know, what do you call that? Would that be considered a, not a hot take? Is that what that would be called? What's that called when you have like an underrated opinion on something? Their skills match so much with the character for better or worse. Yeah. I mean, just look at Claptrap. Like Claptrap, they really nailed the skills as far as making him, yeah, you know, as far as making him fit with the character. And that's probably what you mean, like for the better, for the worse. Because I could see that, you know, being someone who mained Claptrap in pre-sequel. Claptrap and Jack. An unpopular opinion. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Maybe that is a popular opinion nowadays. I don't know. Liking pre-sequel more than Borderlands 3. It probably is. I know, pre-sequel got a lot of flack, but fuck. I guess we'll just try the Lacerda? Shit, I don't know. Guess we'll try it out. I still need to go back and play through some of the other characters. I've always wanted to try out Athena. Really, all of the characters, like, you know, sound fun though in pre-sequel. They all interest me, which is not something every Borderlands game can pull off. But pre-sequel does. Someone would fall there, I think. Or, unless that was the game. That might have been the game. I think it was the game, actually. I think I spawned a myriad with the Steve. I was like, was that my follow notification, or was that a myriad? I'm pretty sure it was a myriad. Yeah, because I'm hearing the pistol sound. Yeah, it was a myriad. Yeah, this isn't not doing the best. Maybe we could switch to this. Maybe we'll do a little bit more damage then. Come on. This isn't working out very well, is it? Oh, hell. Try the one shot. Why not? Oh! Wow. There we go. I'm not good with shooting Carmax with the one shot. It's not something I'm very good at. As I just took out his eye with my first shot. And that was just a lucky shot, okay? That was lucky. That was not skill based. Or at least not as much, you know, skill as it was luck. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Hey, Midge. Preferred the freeze mechanic. I agree with you. I agree. Oh, hell. Cry was a great element. And it just overall made a lot more sense than Slag, you know. Like, it makes sense to have an ice element. Shit, there it is. Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot TC patched that. the animation canceled. Shit. Oh, the movement speed is just not good. It's not good. Okay, fuck that. Do I have anything that's a legendary? That'll work. Maybe the Annihilator? I don't know. Shit. Let's try this out. I don't even know if this is really that good of an Annihilator, but it's something, man. Yeah, this isn't really working out too much, is it? Fuck. Oh, come on. Oh, lords. Oh, lords. Oh! Ugh. Wow. Reckoner. Just need some high crit damage right now. Well, maybe this stinger. This thing's fast. Oh hell. Not hitting shit right now. Lady Luck has embraced you. No, come on. Nah, this isn't doing the trick either. Fine, we'll go back to the one shot. At least I'm moving at well, never mind. I was gonna say at least I'm moving at normal speed right now, but I was wrong. Because I know sometimes it can glitch and let you move it at normal speed. Oh shit! Come the fuck on right now. Get the fuck out of my way. I do need some more myriads, actually. Oh shit, he's getting way too close. Oh. What if I do the slab walk glitch with, like, while I have this out? I mean, I probably fucked it up. Yeah. I just wonder if you can make it so, if there's like a glitch allows you to move faster. If you time that correctly. Ah, shit. Indeed, indeed. You recently rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I've been meaning to do that. I've been meaning to show my girlfriend the Lord of the Rings trilogy. But I know it's a very daunting task. Especially for someone who hasn't seen it before. Just, they're long. So it's, you know, I can kind of see where she's coming from. The hesitation. Because she's very, very hesitant to start it. Oh my god. Fucking balls. Oh! Jesus Christ. Just reload the one shot, please. Ah. I don't know how I'm still alive, honestly. I'm just so bad. Ugh, God. I gotta have something else. I gotta have something else. I guess we'll just go back to Lucera. Lucera works. I just have to get good. I just gotta face the facts here. Come on. Come on. Like, see, I mean, it's like it's doing okay damage if I can actually land. Like, look at this. Look at this giant opening that he gave me, and I completely just fucked that up. You know, if I can just land these hits. I'm sure she will. I'm actually sure, you know, she would love it. It's a great trilogy. I've also been trying to get her into the Harry Potter movies. We've gotten like 2 movies in so far. It's one we need to get back to, though. It's kind of been a while since we've watched those 2. Jesus Christ! You know, at least I'm doing some damage. Doesn't really like look like I am, but I guess I am somehow. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Okay, we gotta pull out a different fire weapon. Maybe this? This might kill me, though. It might just kill me, but, you know, we'll just, we'll try it. Hey, Anonymous. I love the Harry Potter movies. My favorite one's probably the fourth one, but I also really love like the first few movies as well. Just because the charm and the magic, you know, which I feel like the series kind of drifts away from the further you get into it. You know, focuses less on like the magic and more on like the, you know, the grittiness and the dark side of the world with Voldemort and all that shit. Which is fine. It just has, you know, just kind of completely changes tones towards the end. And I just kind of prefer like the lightheartedness of the first few movies. Oh my god. Mars of Destruction, worst anime ever. Oh shit. Oh, thank god. Didn't think we would actually kill him there. That took longer than it needed to. Way longer than it needed to. Hellfire, Rhino. Ooh. Can already just tell this drop's just kind of garbo. Just from first glance. I really need to learn the part combinations in this game. I keep saying that. You'd think I would know the parts at this point. With how many hours I have in this fucking game, you'd think I would at least know something, but you'd be surprised. Oh! Would you look at that? I actually don't know if I have that one for brick. Sweet. I guess there's at least something to come out of this. Again, there's probably like some of these purples are probably fucking godlike, and I'm just waltzing right over them. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. They're probably at least one of these might, you know. It's probably like perfect part combination or something. I don't know. Who knows? But it's okay. You know, I'm not really looking for godlike purples right now. I'm more or less looking for, mostly looking for pearls, but I will definitely take a nice legendary. You know, if I can, you know, if the game is willing to throw me a bone. Let's see. I agree, Mitch Mitch. That or the Devil Anarchy, they're both really amazing weapons. Hellfire for me anyways is the best vanilla game legendary in the game. Hey, of course, Bubbles. That's awesome. And also, Adrian, you take care. You take care, man. You stay safe as well. Thanks for coming in. I'll probably do more live streams over the next few days, so you know you can expect more of this. I don't know if I'll do Borderlands again. We'll see how I feel. This might just be a one-off sort of stream for now. I just like to throw Borderlands in there once in a while. Oh, look at that! Another loyalty class mod for Brick. Shit. Yes, it is definitely Death Incarnate. If you pair those two together, for sure. The Double Anarchy is also really good. I mean, they're both great. Double Anarchy is more versatile. Since the Hellfire can only really be, you know, is only effective against certain enemies. I actually finished that, Midge. I finished that. I finished those DLCs. Why don't I play the remastered? Primarily just because I don't really care for the remastered. I mean, it's got its benefits, but the OG Borderlands 1 is just, it's far superior, at least to me, being someone who's played the OG since it came out. You know, there's a lot of glaring issues that the remastered has. Okay, alright guys, I think this is gonna be where I'm gonna leave off. I'm just really tired. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I might need to go take a quick cat nap. That was a lot of fun though. I really had a good time. I hope you guys did too. Really appreciate you guys coming in and watching as always. As always, it truly, you know, does mean a lot that you guys watch this shit. I feel like today I was a little bit more, you know, negative than normal. I went on quite a few rants there about things, but hopefully you guys don't mind. Sometimes I just need to rant about shit. What issues? Just, you know, drop rates. Them butchering the drop rates, the UI. The new weapons that they added, the golden chest. Just, you know, to name some things. I'm sure there's other things if I really applied myself, you know, to think about it more. But those are just some of the issues I have with it. Next time I can talk more about it, since that's like a whole other, you know, rant. But anyways, that'll be it for the stream, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I really do appreciate it. You guys stay safe and have a good rest of your weekend. And I will hopefully catch you on the next one, which I'm thinking is probably going to be tomorrow, actually. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, though. I'm still kind of deciding. I might do more Spelunky, maybe Borderlands, maybe something different, entirely different. I don't know. We'll see. Just kind of just kind of going with the flow for now. But yeah, you guys take care. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.